My name is Benson Eusebio Sanga. I am a Tanzanian. I am 22 years old, studying in university called Outgoing University, Istanbul, Turkey. I am pursuing a degree in architecture and design. I'm very interested in design. I like playing football a lot. I like a bit of basketball. I really love sketching and thinking through ideas via sketching and like painting and stuff. I think Erasmus exchange is a really almost unbelievable opportunity. It's basically an opportunity for a normal student in a normal university to take a semester or two in another country for like no extra expenses except just flights and stuff. You get to experience another country. Saying this from somebody who is from Tanzania, going to another country almost gives you a new, almost fresh page and a fresh perspective about another country. So I think it's really golden, that's all I can say. The students were very accommodating. They were understanding that you are Erasmus people and they were really trying to talk to us in English. Sometimes when the teacher says even something like some things that the teacher doesn't speak, but it's sort of their culture, they would come to you and they would try to tell you, hey, normally we don't do this and we do that. They were really understanding of Erasmus people and they were very curious about us. They were very curious about where we're from, how we do certain things, and they were generally very inviting. The teachers were also quite understanding. Even the syllabus, they would try to curve it in a way that it would accommodate us. They sort of understood that Erasmus students did more traveling, they were more interested in the city itself, so they would try to make the syllabus that went with us, and they'll try to give us like this okay, you can bring it next week, or you can do this, you can do that. They were really accommodating for us. Like the whole overall experience in which was really great. I don't know if it's the small city or I can testify to which was really good. After leaving Turkey, I had a flight to Krakow. In Krakow, I took a train to Łódź, and when I got to Łódź, the surprising thing is that I was straight away given a dormitory. What the school had was something really good. Before here, it gives you a mentor, and the mentor sort of anticipates all the problems you might face and gives you a solution to them. I didn't know that when I get there, I might have to check into a dormitory and stuff. When I got there, I just showed my passport and my picture. They proved it's me, and straight away I was given a bed. I was pretty tired. I was given a bed to sleep, and they were like, come by tomorrow, you get a pay slip about everything, and everything was handled tomorrow. I thought that was a really smooth transition towards where I was staying in a dorm. The dorm life was really, because it's like Harry Potter, where you have Gryffindor and stuff. So when you live in a dorm, you're a fan of the dorm itself. It was great. Oh yeah, I traveled a lot. My plan was not to travel as much, but Erasmus surprised me. I planned to travel to Berlin if I could and some other close countries, but then being in that environment of very likely-minded people who all had these plans to travel, we decided to like merge all our plans. I had sort of a group who we were traveling together. We had an Indian, we had an Italian girl, we had like 3 Turkish people. I'm counting myself as a Turkish person. We had somebody from Georgia, and we would like travel together, and we went to Austria, we went to Vienna. We did like this really crazy go around Europe with just Flixbus, and it was great. I went to more places than I bargained for, and I think that was good. The favorite part, there were a lot of good parts, but I have to say that there are these sort of small activities that the ESN or the receiving institution prepares for the Erasmus people. I looked down towards those activities. I thought maybe because they're planned, they won't be as exciting as they were, but they were probably the biggest chance for me to learn other cultures, because sometimes they were so variant. We had like an Italian night or a Turkish night or a visit to somewhere or a walk around a certain town. It was really good, and even after the event, people still stayed there and tried to socialize and tried to have like these impromptu parties. those were really, really good. Also, the food involved in those nights was good. You had like lasagna and it was amazing. I have to say, it was not a very big challenge, but when I got to the university, I would go to these classes and I found out that most of the classes you were being paired into groups, or you were being told to form these groups where you would work together. That really scared me, that I just find these strangers who are strangers to me, I'm strangers to them, I don't have anybody to attach myself to. I was scared about the whole working environment, scared about how my grades are going to be after this. I thought this was a recipe for disaster. But the solution I sort of came up with is, later we just decided to take our relation outside the professional life, and we just decided, okay, we can also be friends while being group mates. And this solved a lot of problems. For instance, instead of just meeting at a given time and talking about your project, you would go to your friend's dorm, hang out for 2 hours, and in the midst of that, do some work, get some good ideas, go out, come back. So the working and the chilling and was merged together, and it didn't suck as much. So it was great. First, if you're going to exchange student, congrats. This is a really good decision you made. Second, if you're interested in anything that involves capturing memories, like if you take photography, take a really big memory card. If you sketch, take a really big sketchbook. Because whatever you think you're in for right now is way, way more than it. You will be surprised. It's so hard to surprise me. I like to consider myself somebody who's seen things, but I was honestly surprised by the richness of the whole experience. So whatever you are in for now, just get ready for a big surprise. And I hope it's a really good surprise.